Hello guys, thank you for joining me again for our PE Sports with Neil. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you coming along. I'm out in the garden, as you can see again, in this beautiful day. Things you're going to need today are tennis ball or some sort of ball. I'll grab mine so I can show you. Okay, ideally we want a few balls today. If you've got a few, you can get away with one, that's absolutely fine. But if you've got a few, grab a few, a couple of markers and a drink. Let me just show you my drink. This is my son's drink, but he's not here, so don't tell him, okay? Sorry, Ollie, this is your drink. Okay, if you are joining in, say hello on the chat. Hopefully you've seen it before, say hello. You do need to register for free on YouTube, as far as I'm aware, to say hello. But if you are there, say hello so I can say back. Today, we're going to be working on our footwork again, which is what we worked on last week. But we're also going to be working on some hand-eye coordination, some throwing and catching. Again, we've done a little bit of that, but that's going to be our focus. So go and grab those things. Make sure you've got the balls, cones, drink. Might need a hat. I've got mine just in case. Here we go. I think I'm going to be putting mine on because it's quite sunny. But if you do want to take part indoors, you can. Okay, I prefer outside because I've got a bit more room, but I won't be using too much. Okay, so we're going to start in 10 seconds. So go and get that equipment, and we're going to start with our little warm-up. So I'm going to set up my little warm-up. You guys can watch us. So we've got one marker there. Second marker here. Okay, hope you guys are ready for this. So the first thing to do is some stretches. You guys, the ones that have come before, you would have joined in with me with these stretches before. Dynamic stretches, heel flicks, high knees, crossovers, all things like that to get us nice and warm. As I've said previous weeks, there's going to be lots of activities. Some will be hard, some will be easy, some you can make harder, some you can make easier if you're really struggling, because there might be a few different ages joining in. Okay, so first thing all to do is find a little bit of space. I'm going to start by my blue marker. Here's another one of my tennis balls. I'm going to get that out of the way so I don't trip over it. And I'm just going to do a nice gentle jog like we've done before, and a little split step, which is a little jump like that, and then jog backwards. Okay, get this heart pumping a bit faster. So gentle jog, little split step, jog backwards. Okay, this time heel flicks. So raising our heels to the back, little jump, little split step, jog backwards. Heel flicks much harder backwards. Side steps, facing the same way the whole time. Okay, we won't do a little split step that time. Same again. This time, so it's all about quality when we're doing these exercises. Let's make sure that we're not clicking our feet together. Our legs are bent, our upper body's nice and straight. Okay, and we'll cross there like that and back. Okay, we'll do one more. So fast feet, cross. That's it. Okay, high knees. So arms straight, getting nice and high, and then backwards. Same again, backwards. Okay, if you want to make it a bit harder, you can do one high knee one way, the other high knee the other way. So watch me, I'm just doing my right. Look, I'm getting those arms going as well. Okay, and then on the way back, I'm going to do my other one, my left. Okay. So we'll try the same with the heel flick. So watch me. I'm going to do it this way so you can see these. I'm going to start my right. I'm only going to do my right. In fact, I'll face this way first. And look, only my right heel's going back. Oh, sorry. So that way. Try your other one. That's it. And then finally, we're just going to jog, rolling your arms forwards. Jog backwards. Rolling your arms backwards. We'll do that once more if you want to make it a bit more difficult. See if you can do one arm one way, one the other way. If you can't, that's going to be your homework for next week, okay? So gentle jog, one arm forwards, one backwards, turn, and we'll have a go the other way. Okay? So, should be a bit warmer. How can we tell a warmer? Heart rate racing a bit more, cheeks a bit red, might need a drink. We're going to be doing 15-20 minutes today of lots of different games. Hand-eye coordination, as I said. Grab yourself a quick drink. Who's here joining in? Leo, thank you very much, Leo, for joining in. Haven't seen you in ages, Leo. I hope you're doing okay. So thank you for joining in. If anyone else is joining in, let me know. Grab yourself a quick drink. I'm going to quickly get my Twickenham rugby drink, my son's drink. As I said, don't tell him. Hopefully he's not watching from school. Okay. So what we're going to do, we've got figure of 8, okay? So we're going to do figure of 8. Now, some of you guys might have seen this on the little advert, okay? What you're going to need is some sort of markers. I've got 2 cones, okay? Don't have to use cones, but you can if you want, okay? So I've got these cones, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a little 8, number 8, okay? But I'm going to do it with my feet, I'm going to do fast little feet around my cones, but I'm going to face one way the whole time. So I'm going to face you guys, okay? So just watch me first. Watch how I go round the cones. And number 8. So I'm going to go forwards and round, back, and then across, doing that little number 8. Can you see that? Okay. So that was little feet. This time I'm going to side step round. Ready? Look, fast feet. Go forwards and round. Okay, you guys have a little go. So grab your marker, grab your cones, however you want to do it. Figure of 8. There's lots of little ways you can do it. So you can just do on toes like that. Okay, round. This really works on our footwork. Or you can do little side steps, so quick feet around, facing forwards the whole time. Okay, facing forwards. Okay, working on our quick feet. Oh, I'm getting tired. Anyone else getting tired? That's quite hard work, isn't it? Yeah? Have 2 more goes at doing that. Now, as I said before, if you do want to make things harder, so if you've got any older kids joining in, you can get a ball and do it. Okay, so as you're doing it, you can bounce around. Okay? So bounce around, and the key is trying to look forwards, keep our body, our legs bent, but upper body quite straight and fast feet. Or, again, if you want to make it harder, I'll go back the other way, but this time I'm throwing up. Now remember, that's quite tough. If you want to make it easier, then you can. Okay, you don't need the ball. Okay, one more before I'm out of breath. Hope you guys need a drink like I do. Okay, final one. I'm going to get rid of this ball. I'm going to show you the same with a different ball. Okay, so one more figure of 8. Jumping round. This one's going to be much harder because the ground is a bit all over the place. So I'm going to have to react to where that ball's moving. Okay, or we can do it like that. Loads of different ways we can do throwing and catching, working on our coordination and our footwork at the same time. Right, get yourself a quick drink and then we'll have a go at our next exercise. Who else is joining us there? PJ, thank you. We've Jamie and Leo, thanks very much for joining in again, guys. It's great to see you. I know you joined in last week, so thank you very much. Right, let's get ready for the next one. Okay. Right, so this time, again, if you saw my little promotion for this, you might have seen this. So I've got my 2 markers, my 2 cones. They're about, good 2 meters, perfect social distancing. Okay, away. And what we're going to do is I'm going to throw them. I'm going to throw or bounce. I'll show you the 2 options. Okay, I'm going to throw the ball up first. This is the easy one. Throw the ball up, touch one of my markers, and try and catch it again. Next time I'll go the other way. So throw up, touch one of my markers, and catch. The harder one is to throw down. Okay, so I'm going to throw it down, touch my marker, try and catch. Notice I had 2 bounces on that one, so throw it down. If you can, try and do it after 1 bounce. If you find it too easy, even that one, spread your markers out, okay? So I'm going to bounce it, touch. I'm going to see if I can get after 1 bounce. I'm going to throw it a bit higher. Oh, yes, okay. And as I said, if you're finding it too hard, throw up nice and high. Let it bounce as many times as you can. Try and bend those legs. Get underneath the ball to catch that ball. So same again, nice and high. Tap it and catch. Tap it and catch. Now, as I said to you at the beginning, there's lots of different varieties you can do. If you're with someone, so in your garden, maybe in your house, probably wouldn't want to use a football in the house, nice softball if you are. You could do the same thing with a partner, okay? So instead of you bouncing it, they could throw it with a bounce and you can run and touch that cone and then come back for that catch. Or I've got a green and a blue marker. So what my partner could do, they could shout which colour cone I've got to go to. So let's pretend I've got my little partner helping and he or she shouts blue. So I run to my blue marker and back. Next time I shout green, back to my green, okay? Or one more variety, they're going to tell me how many bounces I'm going to let it have. Okay, so my little friend's going to shout 1 bounce. Throw it up, 1 bounce. Okay, 3 bounces. So 1, 2, 3. Loads of variety you can use. Finding this too easy? Have a go with another ball. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 more, but I'm going to use this softball. Here we go. Ready, so let's shout out green. So I'm going to run to my green, catch. Notice I'll try to catch with 1 hand as well. Look, blue. Oh, threw that behind me. I didn't notice that one. Okay, One more go. I'm going to try and catch with one hand. As I said, there's loads of ways to make these harder. Or if you're really struggling, make them easier. Throw it nice and high, or get a partner to throw it really gently to you. Okay, so final one. I'm going to try and catch with one hand again. So green, and I'm trying to catch with one hand. Okay, get yourself another drink. Oh, I'm getting tired. Hope you guys are as well. And then we'll do our next exercise. So I'm going to have a little partner at the end to come and join in with dodgeball, I think, with me. That would be fantastic if I can have a partner for that, because as you guys are seeing, I'm all solo at the moment. I'm missing a little Ollie, so any partners would be great in a minute, yeah? Okay, you're going to need 2 balls again. Okay, I'm going to start with 2 different balls. Okay, if you're finding this difficult, just use 1 ball. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw both balls up. I don't need my markers now, so let's move these out the way so I don't trip over them. You guys don't want to see an injury, do you? Okay, so I'm going to throw both balls up at the same time. I've then got to catch 1 ball and then the other after as few bounces as possible. So I don't want lots of bounces. But don't worry if you do, have loads. And the next time, maybe have a few less if you can. So watch. I'm going to try and throw up. I'm going to catch the little ball first, I think. Throw up, catch the little one. Oh, so I had 1 bounce with the little one, 2 with the big one. Okay, I'm going to have another go. I'm going to try it the other way around now. So I'm going to let that one bounce. Oh, yes, 1 and 1. Okay, but you must let it bounce. Now, as I said, if you find it too hard, use a big ball. Okay, so just do 1 bounce. Okay, if you're finding that too easy, you can move yourself around a little bit. Okay, 1 step a little bit harder is a smaller ball. And if you are on a bit of a dodgy surface like I am, the balls are going to bounce all over the place. So it's really good for our reactions. So just throwing 1 ball up. And again, you can make this harder by just catching with 1 hand. Partner, and you're allowed to share the tennis balls because you're in the same garden. They're part of your bubble. You could throw it back and forth to each other, okay? Loads of different ways. Your partner could also say how many bounces you're going to let it have. So let's say I'm having a go with little Jimmy, and little Jimmy shouts 2 bounces, and they throw it to me, 1, 2. Okay, then I throw it back to Jimmy. Jimmy, you're allowed 1 bounce. So I'm going to run. Oh, I'm getting to be 2 people in 1 here. Okay, Jimmy throws it back and 0 bounces. So I've got to catch it without a bounce. Jimmy, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, so there's loads of little variations you can do if you're with a partner or if there's a few of you taking part. I'm just going to show you that one I did before though, okay? So 2 balls. If you want to use the same types of balls, you can, but we're going to do a little one like that in a minute, okay? So 2 different balls if you can. Throw it up. You must let it bounce. 1 bounce, 2 bounces. So I have a total of 3 bounces. The lowest you can do is 2, because you've got to let them both bounce once. Throw up. I'm going to try the big one. Ah! Didn't make it. Hopefully I was out of camera and you guys didn't see me drop that. Let's hope. Okay, here we go. So this time you do need 2 balls, ideally little balls like this. Okay, so little tennis balls or little softballs, something that can bounce. Because this one's a really good game. Again, you can do it with 2 or 3 of you, but there's loads of ways you can do this on your own. Okay, first way, the way we did earlier. Okay, bounce, try and catch with 1 hand with that one. So I'm getting my left, then I'm getting my right, back to my left. Okay, make it harder. We're going to do 2 balls. Okay, but both got to bounce and both have got to catch with 1 hand. So throw up to that one hand and then that hand. Okay, that one had 2 bounces. That's okay. Ready? So throw up, 1 bounce. Ah, too many. Okay, now don't forget that's quite tricky, that one. You can just use 1 if you want. 1 more. This time without a bounce. Both without a bounce. Okay, so both without a bounce. If you want to make it harder, throw it higher. If you want to make it easier, just a gentle throw and then you can build it up. Okay, really good variation on that is. My left hand would probably look like your right, my right hand to you guys, but my left hand is not going to bounce. My right hand, I'm going to let it bounce. So what's the difference? So that one doesn't bounce, this one does. Then I swap over. So this time, without a bounce, and with a bounce. Oh, I almost dropped that. That would have been a bouncing, wouldn't it? Here you go, ready? Look again. And then the other way round. Okay. So how could you do that with a partner? Well, if there's someone opposite you, it's really simple. You start with 1 ball, throw and catch like we were doing earlier, and then you can have a go with 2 balls. Okay, so you can swap the balls at the same time. Okay, another variation you swap the balls, but you say how many bounces you've got to have. So it could be that you both first of all have 0. Next time you have 1. Next time you have 2, and so on, okay? And you can mix it up. If you want to get it really tricky, you could try different types of balls. So different balls at the same time. So one of you has a big ball, one of you has a little ball. Now remember, they're going to bounce very differently, okay? So that's why it makes it much harder, okay? But remember, the ones we were doing was 1 bounce, 1 doesn't. Okay, 1 bounce. Ah! No one saw that, did they? Yeah, no one saw that. Good, I got away with it. Right, so lots of hand-eye coordination. Go and get yourself a quick drink. I'm going to get my Twickenham drink again, and then we're going to do a couple more little exercises. So if you are here, you want to join in, you want to say hello, make sure you register and then go onto the little chat bit, and then I can see and say hello if you are joining in, okay? So you need to register beforehand, I think. It's free to register. You might even have to subscribe to the channel, Neil Cool Sports, to be able to chat, okay? But I know that Leah and Jamie joining in, so thank you guys. And we've got another Leo. We've got 2 Leos joining in. Good work, 2 Leos, I like that. Okay, we're going to do a bit more footwork stuff. Okay, so I've got my 2 markers. Doesn't have to be cones. I've said to you lots of times. Blue's going to be my starter. Green's going to be my finisher. Okay, so what we're going to do, first of all, we did this last week or the week before. Okay, nice gentle jog. It's not going to be fast. Round my green cone, backwards, and then that little split step that we did as a warm-up. Okay, so round my green cone, backwards, little split step. If you want to take a ball with you, because you're finding these drills too easy, you can take a little ball and do some throwing and catching at the same time, or some bouncing. There's 2 of you, or 3 of you. You can set up another little one over here, and as you're running round, you can throw and catch the ball to each other. Okay, so I run around my cone, and I could jog and pass it to my little partner. Okay, so there's loads of different variations you can do. Okay, would anyone like to come and be my partner for that game? Do you want to come and have a go? Okay, this is Harry. Now, Harry's come to join in. Now, Harry lives down the road and he's come to join in, haven't you, Harry? Do you want to come and say hello? We're going to be keeping our 2 meters apart whilst we're doing this. So you guys will be able to see how you can do these exercises and still keep 2 meters apart. Okay, do you have a go doing that, Harry? Yeah? So do you want to start that blue cone for me? That's it, and I'll show you what I mean. Now, Harry, because some schools won't be wanting to show equipment as well, so we're going to show how these guys can do it without touching the balls. Okay? Do you think you can do that? Yeah? Or without sharing balls, okay? So this is going to be my ball, first of all. In fact, Harry, could you come to this blue one there? Okay? So, Harry, what we're going to do is we're going to jog around with our ball, okay? And you've got to run around the blue red cone, okay? The second time we do it, we're going to try and kick it to each other. Okay? So the first time, watch me and Harry. We're going to run. But this time, Harry, since you're red cone, we're going to jump over the side of it. That's it. And then run back over the cone next time. Okay, so you guys join in. So run to your cone, jump over, and back. Right, this time, Harry, you've got to kick it back to me, okay? So we're going to run along. Oh, he's taking his shoes off. Oh, no, he's putting them back on. That's a good idea, because we're going to be using the ball. So ready, Harry? So we're going to run along. Okay, and I'm going to kick the ball to you. Then you've got to try and kick it back. We're going to do a little jump, and then I'm going to dribble it back. That's it. Here we go. Good work, Harry. And then we're going to jog again. Ready? I'm going to kick it again. Whoa! Jump. Perfect. And run back. Good work, Harry. So if you are doing it at home and you're allowed to share the different tennis balls, you guys can throw them as well, okay? But if we're at school and we're not trying to share equipment, a great little game for doing some exercise without sharing too much, okay? Right, this time, Harry, we don't need the balls. You don't have to touch the cone, but you've got to pretend to. And I'm going to say what body part we're going to touch them with. So it might be I say right hand. Can you do that with me, Harry? We'll do a practice one. So run, pretend to touch the cone with your right hand, and you don't actually have to touch it back. Perfect. Left hand. So join in with us, guys. Left hand. Good work, Harry. Jog back. Right foot. Oh no, that's not my foot. Right foot. Okay, jog in. Touch with your right foot. Jog back. Okay, run in. Touch with your left foot. Jog back. Good work, Harry. Right, we're going to make it a little bit harder. So some of you would have done this with me before. I'm going to say 2 or 3 different body parts. So I'll demonstrate first, Harry. So watch. Right hand, left foot. So right hand, left foot. Jog back. Do you want to have a go, Harry? So right hand, left foot. Oh, other way round. So right hand, left foot. So what we're doing is we're getting the kids to use different parts of the body here. Do you want to have a go again, Harry? So run right hand, that's this one. Just pretend to touch it with the cone. So pretend to touch the cone on me. Right hand, left foot. Do it with me. You ready? So right hand, pretend to touch the cone. And then left foot. Brilliant. Okay. Left foot, right foot, left hand. Do you want to do it with me? So ready? Left foot, right hand. Jog back. Final one. Right hand, left foot, right foot. You remember that? I can't. Okay, go. So right hand, left foot, right foot. Great work, Harry. Now, the hard thing with that is if you don't know your left and right, it doesn't matter. Just have a little go. Use one side of the body and then the other side of the body. Right, we've got a couple more minutes. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple more exercises. Get yourself a quick drink and then we'll do our last 1 or 2 exercises. Okay, so this one, Harry's got his own little ball here. So Harry, this one's your ball, okay? And that's his own ball, okay? So that's his own little bit of equipment that he's going to be using, okay? So Harry, you can pick that one up, okay? Because that's your own ball that no one else is touching, okay? And what we're going to do is, if you're with a partner and you can share balls, you can do the throwing and catching to each other. If you're on your own, what you're going to do, Harry, I'll show you first. But you're going to find a wall or find an area and you're going to throw your ball against a wall or a fence, something hard, something you're not going to break, not a window. I'm going to use my shed in a minute, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to have to be facing that way, I'm afraid, just to show you, okay? And then I'm going to let Harry have a little go as well with his ball. So Harry, if you stay there first of all. That's it, stay there. Okay, so I'm going to go against my shed, throw it up, without bounce, and then next time with a bounce. Now, Harry, you're going to have a go, and I'm going to say how many bounces you've got to let it have. 0, 1 or 2. Now, if Harry doesn't do it, that doesn't matter. It's just all about practice. So let's go 1 bounce, Harry. So try and throw it up, let it bounce. That's it, 1 bounce and try and catch. Fantastic, Harry. Great work. And again. So throw it up, we'll go 1 bounce again. Quick run back. Oh, that was 0. Okay, so let's try 0 then. So go 0. Straight off the wall, straight off the shed. Fantastic, Harry. Brilliant. Shall we do 1 bounce, Harry? Go on and go. So get back, get back, get back. Good. Now, the hard thing is what you want to try and do is get back behind the ball. So as it bounces off the shed or the wall, you're jogging back and catching it. Fantastic little game for our receiving skills, which is great for so many different sports. Have another little go, Harry. Good, 1 bounce. Let's go 2, shall we? So you're going to have to get right back behind it. 1. Ah, bounced off the trampoline. The joys of having trampolines in the garden and all those sort of things. Okay, 1 bounce. Oh, let's say that time. Right, you can decide how many now. Last 2 goes, okay? Last 2 goes. 1 bounce. That was 2. Okay, ready? 1 bounce. Good try. Have 1 more go. Now, if you want to make it harder, throw 1 ball and then the other ball. If you want to make it easier, you can use a soft ball there, much easier. Even a balloon. It might be a bit windy today for a balloon, but indoors, if you're allowed by your parents, you could use a balloon to throw against the wall to catch, okay? But you'd have to check with them. Don't blame me if you get in trouble, okay? So use a balloon. They're really soft and give you lots of time, okay? Harry, that was fantastic. Now, Harry has specifically joined me. Come in a little bit, Harry. We're definitely over 2 minutes. That'll do perfect there. Harry, what's your favourite game? What have you come to join me? Dodgeball, brilliant game. And you know what? Last week or the week before, I've really struggled because I've tried to do dodgeball on my own. Not easy, okay? Harry is going to be my little helper, aren't you, Harry? So that's Harry's little ball. We don't need that because I'm going to be using my ball. So, Harry, if you want to go and put your ball over there for me. That's it. Now, that's Harry's label ball. So he knows that's his little ball, okay? Right, Harry. So we're going to set up for dodgeball. So why don't you go over there for me? That's where you're going to start. And this is where you're going to finish, okay? So I'm just going to move these stones. Now, dodgeball, fantastic little game, but so much fun as well. Great game to finish with. Kids love it. Great for our little movement, weaving, jumping, all different types of skills. So, Harry, all you've got to do is run to that blue cone in a minute. I'm going to roll the ball and try and hit you, okay? But I'm going to come over here a little bit. In fact, let's put that blue cone over there so you can move over that way. Right, so ready, Harry? Go. So I'm going to roll them at your feet. You go try and dodge them. Good work, well done. Okay, so you have another go? Ready, go. Great work, Harry. So guys, if you're joining in, set it up. If you get hit on the feet or the ankles, you have to have a go rolling, okay? Really good little game. Ready, Harry? Don't use the hard balls though. It's really important to use some nice soft balls. These ones are really squidgy. They're not going to hurt if they hit you. But it's really important you roll because you're aiming for the ankles or the feet, okay? Don't use the big balls. If you use one of these, big football, the kids can run on them and tread on them, and that's when they can hurt their ankles. So I really suggest using a really soft ball. Sponges are really good as well. Sponges, don't wet them, okay? Well, you might want to, but I won't wet a sponge. Don't worry, Harry. Okay, I'm going to use this. I'm going to try and get his feet. Right, go for it, Harry. Last couple of goes. Dodge in. Good work. Oh, let me just get this one. Right, come on then. Last one, and then you can have a go getting me if you want. Ready, go. Go, 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 go. Oh, well done, Harry. Do you want to have a quick go getting me? Go on then, go and get your ball. So this is his little ball that he's going to roll at me, and then if you can stand here, Harry, that's it. Okay, and you can tell me when to go. Whoa, you're a bit harsh. When I get your ball then and go back to the same place. That's it, good lad. Come back over here, that's it. Then we've got lots of space. You come over here. That's it, well done. Go on then, last one. Ah, yes. Okay, guys. So that's the end of our day today. Make sure you follow us next week at 2 o'clock. And if you've got any younger ones, Harry, you've got a younger one, haven't you? Preschooler. Then we do lots of preschool sessions as well for toddlers, okay? Loads of fun. We've done a pirate theme game. We've done a game learning about different parts of the body. So make sure you follow those on our channel. Harry, I'd like to say thank you very much for joining me because it's been fantastic having a little help, hasn't it, guys? And thank you to everyone that joined me today. It's been great, you guys joining in, and we hope to see you soon. Harry, do you want to say bye as well? Bye. See you guys. Thanks so much.